Merlin Sports. Thursday night football is right around the corner, and this is our Thursday night football preview clip. This week's matchup pits the 1-1 New York Giants visiting the 2-0 San Francisco 49ers. Let's see how these two teams fared last week. The Giants came back in stunning fashion after being down 20-0 at halftime and 28-7 in the second half to defeat the Arizona Cardinals by a score of 31-28. They were absolutely dominated in the first half as Arizona was running all over the place. James Conner ended up with over 100 rushing yards, and it looked ugly for the Giants. But they pulled it together bit by bit. Daniel Jones caught fire. Saquon Barkley was a force in the second half, and they came from behind and held the Arizona offense in check for most of the second half and pulled out the last-minute field goal. But I gotta tell you, it was ugly. San Fran, on the other hand, hit the road and visited the LA Rams. And the Rams were fairly competitive in that game and actually outgained San Francisco in first downs, had 55 pass attempts by Matthew Stafford. I mean, some of these stats are skewed because the Rams are playing catch-up and played from behind, so they had to throw a lot. That's why their offensive numbers are pretty high in this game. San Francisco played an efficient game, relied on their weapons, Deebo Samuel and Christian McCaffrey. Brock Purdy was asked to do just enough to win the game, and that's exactly what they did, and they won by a score of 30-23. LA Rams actually snuck in a last-minute field goal to put it within a touchdown. Otherwise, that's a 10-point game. Let's look ahead to this week's matchup and see how these two teams match up against each other. I mean, this mismatch is as big as they come. San Francisco dominates in all the head-to-head and all the positions, and based on what Arizona was able to do to the Giants for at least a half last week, I mean, it could be another dominating performance with what San Francisco will be able to do to them. So I expect San Francisco to come out pretty big and just dominate this game. Giants will also be without Saquon Barkley, who was injured in their last game. He's out for 2 to 3 weeks with an injury, so they'll be missing one of their key weapons on offense. So that, adds to San Fran going out to dominate. However, the point spread is at 10, so I'm always a bit reluctant with a double-digit point spread. San Francisco probably get out to a big lead and maybe put it on cruise control in the fourth. Giants could be a little streaky with their scoring ability. And last week we saw the backdoor cover by the Rams, so there could be a backdoor cover by the Giants. So I would say in this one, I take San Francisco to dominate, but I'm not willing to risk that they win by double digits. But they will win this game, no doubt. So take San Fran in the straight-up victory.